Why don't you just make the whole thing a text over the top, Eddie?
Well, I can just do this.
You know? Why do we need to even be here?
Yeah.
Just going to make it a text over the top. Welcome back, mofos. This is No Stupid Questions. I'm Eddie the Wine Guy, and this is Tim.
Hello.
What's our question for this fine week?
Well, this one comes from @Sambrusco, who I assume is related to Mr. Lambrusco.
Very good.
The hero
Wine
of my
joke.
youth. Thank you. What do experts mean when they refer to the dust or dustiness of a wine? Now, I personally know what it's like to be dusty the next day, but how does it go when you're drinking it?
When you're drinking it. The fantastic thing about the wonderful world of wine is that people say these words and they can have different meanings for different people at different times.
Are you saying nothing means anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I think in general, when we're talking about dustiness, it's a property of tannin, right?
Okay.
Tannin is something in wine that comes from the grape skin, the grape seeds, some of the oak barrels that people use as well, and it adds a bit of structure to the wine. And basically, that furry sensation that you get on the side of your mouth when you drink a strong cup of tea or have a full-bodied red wine, that's tannin.
I thought it was plaque.
No.
You live and learn, people.
So we've got some Durif wine, and then we've got some other things that have tannin in them. Now, some of these things that I knew had tannin in them, and some I didn't. Almonds, skin on, higher tannin, and we've got some dark chocolate. You want to go dark chocolate if you want to get your tannin fix.
Yes.
The milky stuff, it's not going to have that tannin.
It's only going to have joy and happiness in it.
Let's try the wine.
Let's try the wine.
Let's try some Durif from the Adelaide Hills. The home of Durif in Australia, where is that?
Fitzroy.
Rutherglen.
Rutherglen.
They love a Durif up in Rutherglen.
Which is just through Fitzroy. Same tram line.
Same tram line. Smells very yummy.
It tastes like Brad Dourif as well.
But there is that bit of tannin there.
There is definitely.
We were talking about this before. We think there's two major factors that affect the dustiness of tannins. One, there's the level of tannin, but then I think a little bit of age. You get a little bit of age and that tannin molecules break down and they become finer and then they feel more dusty. All right, so let's try some almonds, I think, first.
I've never had an almond before.
I've never noticed it, but now that I'm eating an almond and thinking about it, there is that tannin dryness.
I'm getting hints of nut.
Yeah. I think we need a few more almonds.
Can I have some of this dark chocolate?
Yep.
It's like the Richmond forward line. It's dusty as all get out. It's dusty like a well-kept museum. And if you became a wrestler, would you change your name to Dusty Tannins?
I think it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Well, that's all we have time for this week. Thank you again, mofos, and thank you to Sam Brusco for your fantastic question. Well, I hope that's given you some idea about what wines can have dusty tannins, a bit about tannins overall. Please keep sending them in. We'll keep trying to make interesting videos as best we can, and see you next week. Like, subscribe, do all the things.